Welcome to JSA TV, where we're covering the latest stories, trends, and innovations from leaders in global connectivity, real estate, and the networks within. I'm Buffy Harakitis of JSA, and joining me today is David Hall of AtlasEdge.
Hey Buffy, great to be here this
Yeah, it's great to be here in Cannes for Datacloud Global Congress 2024. It's absolutely beautiful. The floor is buzzing, and we're going to explore AgileEdge and AI today, huh?
Cool, sounds good.
Yeah, of course, AI is one of the key topics here of the conference. And as a leader in the data center industry, you are reimagining the future of the European edge infrastructure. So great having you here again. And there was big breaking news out of AtlasEdge recently. You have a new CEO.
We do, yeah. We announced a couple of days ago that we have Tesh has joined us to add to the management team. So we're super excited about that. I have to say, Giuliano has been a fantastic leader for the last couple of years, and we've really built this fantastic business. But now we're really ready to scale the business. So Tesh is going to join us to really support that growth. So yeah, super exciting times. I think the whole team are really buzzing just to get going now and get building data centers.
Yeah, well,
Thank
congratulations
you.
on that big announcement of your new CEO. More news coming out of AtlasEdge just a few weeks ago. You announced your entrance into some new markets. Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So we announced that we're going to be spending about 500 million euros to enter the market in Lisbon. Lisbon's super exciting market for us. It's really where all of Europe's connectivity meets connectivity from Africa
Right.
and North America. It's also a really interesting market from a digital economy perspective. Lots of digital nomads based in Portugal these days. Lots of really exciting startups and frankly kind of underserved by the data center industry. So from our perspective, really enthusiastic local planners who really wanted us to go build a data center there, access to green power, which of course is super important.
Obviously, yes.
And actually, what's really exciting for us is the first time that we're going to be deploying our AgileEdge data center platform. So this is our sustainability first, built with machine learning in mind data center platform, and the first one will be in Lisbon. So yeah, no, really exciting few weeks of announcements at AtlasEdge, new CEO, new data centers going in the
New
ground.
markets.
Yeah, no, and I think what's really interesting actually is the reception we've had from the local technology community in Lisbon. People are really pleased for us to be there. So I'm looking forward. We're going to be making some really exciting announcements about some of our early customers. I think there's some work we're doing with some subsea cable providers, which we're looking forward to be able to talk about when we can. But yeah, no, really exciting market for us, and no, we're just really pleased to be there. Looking forward to putting some more dots in the map, but it's a great place to start in Lisbon.
Definitely. So you talked a little bit about AgileEdge, your proprietary solution. Why don't you talk a little bit more about that?
Sure. So I think what we realized when we were building data centers in these kind of city center locations, that a sort of one size fits all solution to data centers really wasn't going to work. So our Agile Edge platform, really think about it as a collection of Lego parts.
Okay.
And what that means is we can kind of assemble those Lego parts to build different size data centers, different scale of data centers, but also really to accommodate particular markets, right? So, if we're building in Southern Europe, we're going to want some particular technology choices. In Northern Europe, we're going to want some different technology choices. But actually, from a customer perspective, what that means is you walk into the data center, everything looks the same. So you know that if you can deploy a rack with us in Berlin, you can deploy the same rack, the same cage with us in Lisbon. You're going to be able to have access to the same liquid cooling support out of the box, very dense machine learning racks. So we're already talking to customers about 200 plus kilowatt racks. Every rack in an Agile Edge data center is capable of supporting those machine learning platforms. So that's really the direction that we see the industry moving in. And it's great that we're being able to build these assets really with that future-proof AI sort of thought in mind.
Thank you for giving us more details on the AgileEdge solution. Where can viewers go if they want to learn more about that?
So I think we have a new website actually coming out in a couple of weeks. So and a new website. I know there's so much stuff going on in AtlasEdge. Yeah. So look, we've started to talk about what AgileEdge is. We wanted to kind of announce Lisbon, let that Lisbon announcement happen by itself. But yeah, certainly over the next couple of weeks, you can see me out and about more and some more content on our website, which really explains what the customer value of the AgileEdge platform is. And I think that's really what people want to understand. So yeah, watch that space.
Definitely. And tomorrow, one of your leaders, Executive Director Joshi, he's going to be speaking on a panel about the future of generative AI at the Edge. So you should definitely check it out if you're here at Datacloud. It's at 11:50 a.m. on the innovation stage. So much talk about AI. Of course, AtlasEdge is at the forefront of it all. So what should viewers expect if they're not able to join that panel tomorrow? What's your take? What's Atlas's Edge
Sure.
take on that topic?
So look, Josh and I talk about machine learning all the time. So absolutely, definitely worth checking out the panel. I think he's going to have lots to talk about. Look, we really see that there's three kind of vectors driving growth in the space. The cloud, and I think the cloud people kind of forget that's still happening in big scale,
Here.
right? It's growing. A lot of the hyperscale providers are talking to us about how they extend out their cloud platforms to get closer to the edge. We're still dealing with mobility. Mobility is not a sole thing. Kind of 6G is now starting to be on the horizon, and I think companies are really exploiting 5G. And really, the last vector for our growth is machine learning. So, in terms of how machine learning impacts us, well, there's two ways. We're starting to use machine learning ourselves. So, both to kind of plan and optimize our data centers, to look at how we can improve the performance of our machines, how we can reduce our maintenance costs and deliver better availability. But that's kind of how we're leveraging AI. But really, from our perspective, what we want to make sure is that we support our customers' AI platforms. So we're out there talking to all of the silicon manufacturers. We're out there talking to all of the platforms that are really deploying AI at scale, making sure we understand from them what do they need and what do they expect their customers to need in the data center. So I alluded to this earlier with AgileEdge, but we really have this kind of great strategy where any rack in an AtlasEdge data center can be a machine learning rack. So, we're really excited to see customers start deploying their inferencing engines at the edge. We think that's really where the growth is going to come from inferencing. Or, as I say, already starting to see customer demand for these liquid cooled racks for inferencing. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I think from an Atlas Edge perspective, we're consuming AI, we're delivering a platform that supports our customers' ability to consume AI.
Well, thank you so much, David, for giving us those great insights and sharing so much news that's coming out of AtlasEdge. Is there anything else you wanted to add today?
No, it's great to be here today. Thank you so much for inviting me to talk to you.
Absolutely. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here today. And viewers, thank you for tuning in to another episode of JSA TV live from Datacloud Global Congress 2024. Stay curious, stay connected, and happy networking.